Hello, ladies. Hello. My name is Tallulah, and I'm here with the Women's Aging Network. I'd like to ask you gals a couple questions, if you all don't mind. Can you keep her awake, please?
I'm going to have to
Please.
Wake up!
Thank you.
Wake up, we're on the show!
Oh, shut up, June.
Wait, no energy.
I'm cranky and
What
tired.
is that? What is that?
You think because you're old you have a right to be kind of crotchety? Oh, just go on.
Okay, I will. So, I'd like to test your knowledge about GMOs.
GMOs, what's that? Did you say HMO? Oh, yes, I go to HMOs pretty often myself. Do you?
Do you? Oh no. I am talking about a GMO, genetically modified organisms.
Genetically modified what?
Organisms.
Oh, goodness. I never did have any of those with old Frank.
How about organism?
Organism.
Now, what was it like back when you were a young lady? What year were you born?
Oh, you know that a lady never tells her age.
And it's rude
What?
to ask.
What are your names, gals? Let's start there.
My name's Rose.
My name is June.
Hilda.
Well, thank you. It's a pleasure meeting you gals.
Thank you.
This is my little lap pup, Fifi. So, Hilda, I'd like to ask you a question.
Yes.
That's you.
True or false? One of the easiest ways to remember
Read from the book.
The question. One of the easiest ways to remember the 5 major genetically modified crops in our food supply is to remember that they all begin with the letter C. Is that true or false?
I would say false.
You are so smart. You must be eating all your brain food.
I am.
She
Good
sure
for
does like
you.
cornbread. She eats it all the time.
Oh no.
When you make it
oh,
for me.
no.
She
Please,
eats cornbread.
ladies,
She
please.
loves her cornbread.
Well, then you're eating
Wake
some
up.
GMO
Wake
cornbread.
up. Yes.
Okay, now, Rose. Miss Rose.
That's Rose right there. You were looking at me.
No, I got a bad eye.
A twitchy eye.
What?
Rose, stay away for goodness
True
sake.
or false? Rose, over here. Over here. Thank
Okay.
you. The terms genetically modified and genetically engineered mean the same thing.
Yes.
You ladies are on the ball.
Except for she says yes to whatever question you ask her. Yes.
That is actually false.
It's false. Okay, June, you messed up.
That's okay. I'll go back to sleep now.
Oh, yeah, June.
Is she up to date on her medication?
I don't know. We'll check when we get
Alzheimer's.
home, June.
Yeah.
To the hospital. Okay. So, Junie,
Yes.
true or false?
False.
Oh, good
Would you
answer.
please
Good
let her
answer.
ask the question first?
No cases of illness have ever been reported by people who have eaten foods that have been genetically modified or by people who ingested products in which genetically modified organisms were used.
Can you repeat that question again?
I'll try.
Okay, I think you're asking if people get sick.
From genetically modified organisms in their food.
Well, I figure if you had an organism in your food, you would probably get sick because in my day, we didn't have organisms in our food. We didn't have genetically engineered or modified foods. We just had real food. I mean, we'd go plant it and we'd go eat it. Like, yeah.
Would you ever have the government would allow a company to inject your food, your seeds, with such toxic ingredients?
My goodness, no, right, June?
They wouldn't do that, would they?
Oh, yes, they would.
I can't believe it.
Oh, yes, they do.
I'm so scared. Why would they do that?
Are they doing that?
I think
Rose.
Oh, yes.
I think our grandchildren might not live to be as old as we are then, because are they trying to kill us all?
Why, I'm not sure if they're actually trying to kill us so much as get us addicted to the drugs that they also give you to try and control the symptoms that these genetically modified organisms cause.
Well, I just love my high cholesterol medicine. It makes me feel a little bit achy in the joints, but the doctor says it's good for me. So you know what? I take it every day. And I also have high blood pressure. And I also have, what's that thing called? A little bit of, they say...
Diabetes?
Oh yeah, I got diabetes too. And you know what? I got a free meter.
Oh,
in the
well,
mail.
bless them.
I saw it on
Bless them.
TV. I saw it on TV and I sent away.
Nice.
You know they'll pay you for those test strips.
They did. They paid for my test strips.
That is quite a deal. Well, I think I'm going to get me some diabetes.
And for me, I use my Bengay for my joints that are inflamed all the time. Right, Rose?
Bengay, that's for hemorrhoids.
Magic.
Bengay? No, that's preparation
Hey,
H. Thank you, Tallulah.
you're so welcome, ladies. Well, if the doctor said it's okay, the doctor said it's good for you,
Then it must be okay.
then it must be.
Because he wears a white coat. You know that?
Oh, well, that says it all.
He wears a
Says it
white
all.
coat.
That day, I didn't have to be afraid of getting arrested for drinking raw milk. And now I have to go back and see Betsy and suck from her udders.
Oh.
I remember when you used to do that as a kid. You'd go right to the teats and just start drinking the milk.
You can get arrested now for drinking a
For
raw
doing that.
glass of milk.
Well, they might think you're doing something else, too.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
You old gals, you got nothing better to think about. Rose, before you fall asleep again over there.
Stay
This
away.
gal, she just has no energy whatsoever.
They only feed me those GMO cornflakes.
Cornflakes, and she loves her Pepsi. She drinks Pepsi all day long.
That's the only thing that keeps me awake.
Snap out of it,
Wait,
Rose!
Rose,
Okay.
True or false?
go ahead.
In the genetic modification process, biotech scientists often use viruses and bacteria to invade cells of plants and insert foreign genes. True or false?
True.
I told you she says true for
Absolutely.
everything, but
True.
This is true.
I do.
This is true.
well, I once saw that in a movie. You remember that movie with Boris Karloff, I think his name was, where there was a mad scientist there, and he was just injecting things into all kinds of other things, and next thing you know, people were walking around, and they
I
had...
thought that was the blob or the fly or something.
Oh, the fly? No, the fly, I think
Wasn't
he...
that Invasions of the Body Snatchers?
Oh, I don't
Was
know.
it Frankenstein?
You know what? I think that all those horror movies are now coming true.
It was Godzilla.
Girls, you don't know what you're talking about.
It's a combination of all of them together. Hilda?
Yes, Tallulah.
Okay, I got another question for you. One way to identify GM produce in the grocery store is to look for a label on the produce item with a 5-digit PLU code starting with the number 8. True or false?
No.
False.
No, you know why? Because they're not
False.
labeling them.
False. Right.
You're right. False. They are not labeling them. And if you would like them to be labeled, we need to step up and let them hear our voices. You're going.
Wow. She's purring.
see, girls. Let's see. Wake up, Rose!
Okay. You're getting on my,
We're not
you're getting on my nerves.
Animal studies indicate that there are only 2 health risks. Where was I? Oh, here we are.
Stay focused.
Associated with eating GMO foods: infertility and reproductive problems. Those are the only 2. Is that true or false?
True.
I don't think so. I don't think so, because Hilda here, she's got hemorrhoids.
I told you not to tell anybody.
Now, well,
she
you know they
did.
got something for that too. They got something for everything that ails you.
What you mean?
Oh, medications, and if you have an issue with your medication, they've got medication for that.
You know what? In my day, our farmers didn't have to worry about, wake up, Hilda. In my day, our farmers didn't have to worry about GMOs. No, they just had to worry about Agent Orange. Did I say that right? And DDT.
Agent Orange and DDT.
Yeah.
Well, didn't a company named Monsanto create those?
Is that who's making the GMOs?
Exactly.
That is true.
Well, ain't that something?
Ain't that something? You know, now I'm getting pissed off.
Wow, look at that. These biotech companies, they're just getting involved in all our business.
Oh,
Ladies, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. And we appreciate all of your time, all of your comments, and thank you for trying to stay awake.
yes. Well,
True.
Thank you for having us.
thank you for having us. Yes, and we really do appreciate being here on the show. And as senior citizens, we're hoping to get the word out that GMOs, you gotta go.
Say that again, ladies.
GMOs, you gotta go.